Have you ever felt that hollow emptiness after finishing an amazing manhwa? That desperate search for something new that can fill the void? Today, I'm revealing the best 20 manhwa that are dominating 2025, from epic fantasy to urban legends, from martial arts masters to magical academies. These aren't just good reads, they're life-changing experiences that will redefine what you expect from visual storytelling. Stay until the end for my #1 pick that's breaking all the rules and creating a whole new standard for what manhwa can be. Grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the 20 best manhwa of 2025 that you absolutely cannot miss. Starting our countdown at number 20 is All Hail the Sect Leader. This refreshing take on the cultivation genre flips the script by focusing on a brilliant but physically weak protagonist who unexpectedly inherits leadership of a declining martial arts sect. Instead of raw power progression, we explore the administrative and political challenges of running a sect. The art beautifully captures the sect's mountain compound, from crumbling training grounds to magnificent ceremonial halls. What truly sets this manhwa apart is its focus on strategy and management, as our protagonist uses wit and political acumen rather than strength to navigate conflicts with rival sects and inspire loyalty in problematic disciples. If you're tired of the same old cultivation stories, All Hail the Sect Leader offers a fresh perspective that explores leadership, institutional change, and the value of wisdom over raw power. At number 19 is the Academy's Undercover Professor. This sophisticated thriller combines academic intrigue with supernatural elements, following a powerful mage disguised as an unremarkable professor who infiltrates an elite magical institution to investigate mysterious incidents. The art is stunning, with shadowy corridors, glowing magical sigils, and the constant sense of danger lurking beneath the surface. Rather than student drama, it explores faculty politics and ethical questions surrounding magical education, as our protagonist balances maintaining his cover with protecting students from emerging threats. For fans of complex characters, institutional intrigue, and supernatural mysteries, Academy's Undercover Professor delivers a mature approach to the academy setting. Coming in at number 18 is One-Hit Teacher Master Beck. This martial arts manhwa introduces us to Beck Sangha, a legendary martial artist who retires to become a teacher. What makes Master Beck fascinating is the contrast between his unassuming appearance and his ability to defeat any opponent with a single, perfectly executed strike. The art deserves special mention, with rare moments when Master Beck demonstrates his abilities rendered in a dramatically shifted style that captures the overwhelming power of his techniques. Unlike many martial arts stories focused on escalating battles, this series centers on martial arts philosophy, teaching that true strength comes from self-control and precision. For readers seeking a martial arts manhwa with depth and heart rather than flashy fights, this is a must-read. Ranking at number 17 is I Became the Tyrant of a Defense Game. This series brilliantly subverts isekai tropes by placing its protagonist in the role of the villain in a tower defense game. After being transported into his favorite mobile game, our protagonist finds himself controlling the monster forces that players typically fight against. The art excels at bringing game mechanics to life, with battle scenes rendered with a perfect blend of game-like visual cues and dramatic action. The protagonist must think like both a player and game designer to survive, exploiting loopholes and understanding the psychological tendencies of heroes trying to defeat him. If you've grown tired of overpowered protagonists steamrolling through game worlds, this manhwa offers a refreshing alternative. We have Streamer Archmage coming in at number 16. This modern fantasy brilliantly blends gaming culture with magical adventure, following a struggling content creator who discovers he can channel real magical abilities while streaming video games, with his powers growing stronger as his audience expands. The art style perfectly captures this dual world, with magical effects literally bursting through the screen and viewer reactions integrated into magical sequences. The story explores themes of internet fame, authenticity, and the blurring line between virtual and reality. For anyone who's ever watched a gaming stream or wondered about the pressures of internet fame, Streamer Archmage offers a magical take on digital culture. At number 15, we have Academy's Genius Swordmaster. This series elevates the familiar academy setting with exceptional character development, following a young prodigy who enters a prestigious swordsmanship academy and develops an innovative style that challenges conventional wisdom. The art is exceptional during training sequences and formal duels, with meticulous attention to sword techniques and stances. What sets this series apart is its focus on the philosophy of swordsmanship, asking profound questions about tradition versus innovation and whether technical perfection matters more than creative expression. For fans of technical detail, philosophical depth, and character-driven narratives, this manhwa delivers on all fronts. The Coiling Dragon comes in at number 14. This Chinese fantasy manhwa follows Linli Baruch, a descendant of a once powerful family who discovers a ring containing the soul of an ancient magus and begins his journey to restore his family's honor. The art adaptation features dynamic visuals that excel at depicting both intimate character moments and world-shaking battles. What distinguishes this series is its comprehensive power system that combines Western magical elements with Eastern cultivation concepts, creating a cultivation path that feels both familiar and fresh. As one of the foundational works that helped popularize cultivation stories internationally, Coiling Dragon remains essential reading for genre fans. Our pick for number 13 is Desolate Era. This cultivation masterpiece follows Ji Ning, a young man who discovers his talent for cultivation after a family tragedy and advances from mortal to a being capable of challenging the heavens themselves. The manhwa features spectacular art that captures both cosmic battles and serene cultivation techniques. Its exceptional world building includes a meticulously detailed cultivation system with clear progression paths and logical power scaling, while philosophical aspects explore concepts of impermanence, power, and immortality. For readers seeking to understand why cultivation stories have become so dominant, Desolate Era offers one of the most complete examples of the genre at its best. In number 12, we have The Swordmaster's youngest son. This revenge and redemption story follows Jean Runcandle, the overlooked youngest child of a legendary swordsman family, who dies in disgrace only to be given a second chance with his memories intact. The art features polished visuals with particular attention to swordplay sequences. What sets this manhwa apart is its meticulous approach to skill development through strategic planning and dedicated training rather than cheat abilities, while family dynamics explore the complex emotions of a previously neglected child. For fans of underdogs rising through careful planning rather than overwhelming power, this delivers a masterclass in strategic progression. The Warrior Returns is number 11 on the list. This reverse isekai story flips the script by bringing a hero from another realm back to Earth, but with a mission to destroy it. This creates a morally complex narrative where readers constantly question who to root for. The art style is striking in urban battle scenes, where fantasy powers clash against modern cityscapes. What makes this series exceptional is its psychological depth, exploring how trauma shapes perception and how heroes can become villains when pushed beyond breaking points. For readers who appreciate morally gray characters and stories that challenge conventional hero narratives, this offers a thought-provoking take on the hero's journey. Coming in hot at number 10 is The Exiled Hero. This manhwa tells the story of Jihan Yu, a talented healer dismissed from his prestigious guild who forms a pact with an elemental wind spirit and finds refuge with the misfit Epic Guild. The art features beautiful visuals that excel at depicting ethereal elemental magic. The series thoughtfully explores professional jealousy, workplace politics, and finding one's true worth outside of institutional validation, themes that resonate strongly with modern readers. For anyone who has ever felt undervalued or pushed aside, The Exiled Hero offers both escapist fantasy and emotional catharsis. Number 9 spot on our list goes to Genius Mage Who Uses Fists. This fresh take on the isekai genre follows Kim Jae-ho, a retired MMA champion transported into an RPG world, who combines martial arts expertise with magical abilities to become a hybrid fighter who channels arcane power through devastating physical attacks. The art shines during combat sequences, where magical effects and physical techniques blend in visually stunning ways. Kim's background as an athlete brings a unique perspective to magical combat, emphasizing discipline and technique over raw power. For fans of both martial arts and fantasy magic systems, this offers a perfect blend that will change how you think about both genres. In number 8, we have Standard of Reincarnation. This revenge tale follows a protagonist reincarnated as the youngest heir of the very clan that rejected him. Armed with knowledge of the future, he navigates complex family politics while developing his swordsmanship. The art excels in dynamic sword fighting sequences that convey both technical precision and emotional intensity. What distinguishes this series is how it subverts typical revenge narratives, raising profound questions about whether people can change and if understanding someone's perspective can lead to forgiveness. For readers who appreciate emotional depth and moral complexity, this delivers a story that will challenge your expectations. Our pick for number 7 is Reality Quest. This urban fantasy follows Ha Duan, an orphan boy who gains access to a game-like system that grants him quests in the real world as he searches for answers about his father's death. The art style captures both gritty urban reality and fantastical quest elements. The series thoughtfully explores how power changes a person, with Duan facing moral challenges that test his character as his abilities grow. For fans of stories examining the psychological impact of gaining power, Reality Quest offers one of the most nuanced explorations of this theme. Number 6 goes to Dark Fantasy Paladin. This grim-dark adventure follows Eden, a skilled gamer trapped in a nightmarish world mirroring a brutally difficult Souls-like game, who must master the path of the Paladin to stand against the coming apocalypse. The art style is hauntingly beautiful, with gothic architecture and grotesque monster designs. The series explores hope in seemingly hopeless situations, with meticulously choreographed combat sequences showcasing strategic thinking and perseverance. For fans of dark fantasy who appreciate challenging narratives where victory comes at a cost, this delivers an experience that respects your intelligence while testing your emotional resilience. At number 5, we have The Primal Hunter. This survival tale follows office workers mysteriously transported to a primitive world filled with dangerous creatures, where the protagonist embraces his primal instincts to survive. The distinctive art style emphasizes the harsh wilderness beauty and visceral combat, with striking monster designs. The series unflinchingly examines moral ambiguity, raising uncomfortable questions about what we might be capable of when stripped of societal constraints. For readers who appreciate psychological depth and morally gray protagonists, this offers one of the most thought-provoking survival narratives in manhwa today. Number 4 on the list is The Summoner Wars Academy, based on a popular gacha game. This vibrant magical school story follows students training to become powerful summoners, forming bonds with magical beasts, and competing in high-stakes tournaments. The stunning art brings diverse summoned creatures to life, with vibrant colors and dynamic action. The series balances expected academy elements with deeper themes about the ethical implications of commanding sentient magical creatures. For fans of magical school settings wanting both visual spectacle and emotional depth, this delivers an experience that will leave you eagerly awaiting each new chapter. We are down to the top 3 on our list. The third manhwa on our list is The Beginning After the End. This reincarnation fantasy follows King Gray, a powerful ruler reincarnated as Arthur Lewin in a world of magic and monsters after his mysterious death. The breathtaking art excels in environmental design, from serene elven forests to imposing dwarven mountains. Exceptional world building includes a logical magic system and political tensions between different races and kingdoms, while the series masterfully balances tone from lighter coming-of-age elements to darker themes. With its anime adaptation scheduled for 2025, now is the perfect time to experience this compelling story in its original form. At number 2, we have Elysied. This urban fantasy perfectly balances heartwarming comedy and exhilarating action, centering on Jaiwoo, a kind-hearted young man with cat-like reflexes, and Kaden, the world's strongest ability user currently stuck in the body of a fluffy house cat. The polished art excels in facial expressions and dynamic super-speed sequences. The heartwarming mentor-student relationship between Jaiwoo and Kaden forms the emotional core, with their contrasting personalities creating both comedy and genuine character growth. For readers wanting a manhwa that can make them laugh, cheer, and occasionally tear up, sometimes within the same chapter, Elysied delivers an emotional range few series can match. Taking our top spot in this masterpiece is star-embracing Swordmaster. Following Vlad of Shoera, a young swordsman with extraordinary potential who finds himself at the center of an ancient prophecy. The revolutionary art features combat scenes with cinematic quality, the star-embracing technique visualized through stunning starlight effects. What elevates this manhwa above all others is how it balances technical excellence with emotional resonance, as Vlad's journey explores finding his place in a world that both reveres and fears his potential. For anyone who loves fantasy manhwa, star-embracing Swordmaster represents the pinnacle of the medium in 2025, a perfect blend of visual spectacle, character development, and world building that will influence the genre for years to come. I'd love to hear which of these recommendations caught your interest the most. Drop a comment below with your favorite, or let me know if there's an amazing 2025 manhwa that you think deserved a spot on this list. If you enjoyed this video and want more manhwa content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Check out our playlist linked in the description for recommendations in which we have already created an explainer video for.